And I always told myself, listen, Goldie, if you ain't got nothing cool to talk about, don't force it. That's my principle. I'm not just going to make random videos just because. And when I tell you something happened to me yesterday that I so wish I could say, that embarrassed the life out of me, but I know with my discipline that there are certain things that cannot be spoken about, even if it might get me 1 million views. And then I started thinking about my whole life. And I'm like, if you know half of the uncomfortable, senseless, rubbish things that have happened to me, that I know for sure will get people talking, but I just can't say it. So let's put that aside now and focus on the video of today, because let's watch this.
This guy is my dad. You're dragging me.
Oh, now leave him for her. Wait, leave him now. Leave the clothes. So what? You know the wife.
You know the wife. The wife do come to my church.
Which church?
Down for one line place. Yeah, go to the church.
Wait, Chupano.
How the thing happen? How you manage me? I've been praying for their family. And wait, they're fighting for you, but people over here. How the thing happen? This young man here, him and his wife, they're coming to my church at this time is stopped. The wife continued coming. And God answered the prayer.
Which prayer?
And the wife decided to come and sow seed and brought it back to me in appreciation for the prayer that was answered.
Prayer where God answered.
Yes.
Are you
Yeah,
we pray for them? How you manage to say the prayer God answered?
It was the wife that came and testified. I didn't say my wife, she not carry.
Listen, I just want you guys to see a hint of that video, because those two are taking too damn long to get to the point. So let's even break it down again. So pastor means the guy standing close to the car, right? Now, the guy accusing him of something is the husband of a lady. So apparently, this lady, they've been to their church before. This lady goes to the pastor for special prayers, and after she says that the prayers worked, she decided to sow a seed in church by giving the pastor the car her husband purchased for her. She gave it to the pastor in the name of, take because you've given me blessings. My question now is, have we entirely run completely mad? Are we bonkers at this point? Because the idea of marriage is getting all twisted and turned in certain things. Number one, marriage is the union between man and woman. It is the coming together in hope, in body, in communication, in understanding, in literally, let's make this work kind of situation. That's what I thought marriage was, Now, in marriage, yes, it doesn't mean because you're married, you lose your identity as a human being. It doesn't mean that. You still have your own characters, your personality, everything that makes you you. But when you decide to come into a union and call yourself husband and wife, that means there are certain things in that marriage that it's not up to you to decide anymore. Things like funding, for example. I know there are some men that would love to hide how much money they make and all that, which I find it very strange. I know there are some relationships that they want to even hide phones and all that. Nobody's saying don't have your privacy. But you see, when you're married, you have to have very serious conversations about everything that goes on in that marriage, especially things like finances. Yes, a man gives his wife a car because he wants to make her life easier and all that. But under no circumstance can you just decide to push his efforts aside and decide to give your car to Pastor Auntie. You carried the car, the hard-earned money that he invested in that car, and gave it to another man, all in the name of, I am sowing seed. Is that what God asks you people to be doing? Because I don't understand it. Nobody gave Jesus Christ gifts like this. So you people just keep giving and giving and giving because you're the holiest of them all. Now, that is a conversation you should have had with your husband, because that's what marriage is. Majority of you move in marriages as if you're still single. Like I said, being married does not cancel your personality and everything, but there are certain discussions that has to be had. Even if it's the man bringing money or the woman bringing money, you guys as a unit, you sit down and plan out where that money is going to be spent. Everybody should have their own move around money. You know, if you want to have your own personal account, cool. That move around money, but it has to be discussed. But major things fall under discussions. You must discuss these things in your marriage, or freaking stay single. You see a lot. I'm never going to be, yes, I'm in the union, but I will never say, oh, it's the biggest achievement of all. But it is important. It is sharing your life with somebody else that understands the same values and principles. Now, I keep telling you people, majority of you guys respect your pastors more than you respect God himself. Majority of you guys will push Jesus aside if he came back to earth just to focus on your pastor. What disappointed me in that video is not the man coming to ask the pastor for the car back. It was that people. All the people around, nobody could say, wait, oh, this thing right here looks a little bit sketchy. All they kept saying is, it's a man of God. If the wife has gifted him, then let it go. Are you both mad? No. Now, yes, maybe the deeds of the car are under the woman's name. But my dear, that pastor better carry that woman with him too. Let him carry, because I keep telling you people, especially you people that have wives that are in church constantly, you better go do DNA for your children. And this is on Bible. Go check those kids out. I know when it comes to the conversation of DNA, it's weird. But I'm sorry, a lot of women these days do not understand that line. A lot of women these days, because, and it's not just these days, it's been forever. A lot of them do not know where to draw that line between what is rightfully holy, which is God, and what their pastors say. A lot of these pastors are predators that convince women that, listen, if you're infertile, come to me, baby girl, because I can get you pregnant. If you need money, come to me. And they do all kinds of things with your people, which is unacceptable. Go do DNA for your children. Because I'm sorry, it's also the behavior of the pastor. He looked like a guy man that did a good job in certain departments, and he was gifted. That guy is a guy man. You cannot tell me nothing. A pastor that will stay like this, I'm like, your wife sowed seed. And like, are you crazy? Like, really? Do we not understand that there are certain lines that should not be crossed? When you're in a marriage, there is nothing as your money. It is our money. If husband buy, it is our car. Everything is our own. And this is why you cannot tell me, listen, in my home, we have our phones. But listen, at no point, if I'm in the kitchen and you need to play a game or you need to do something, carry my phone. Never has my heart ever done boom, boom. Because mama don't have anything to hide. Don't have anything to hide. The most I would do is archive my messages, because my OCD, like my ADHD, disturbs me so much. So when I see lineup, but you want to go to my archive, go right there. Every conversation that you want to access, you can access it. Because that's what transparency is. It's not that I have to do that. Do you understand? I don't understand how most of you will say, we're married, but you know, when it comes to our phones, there's privacy. When you were inside that woman's guts, you did not know you needed privacy. All of a sudden, only someone that has something to hide would actually hide their phones away from their partner. And I said that, if you like, people should argue with the ancestors. We don't talk enough about what it takes to actually make relationships work anymore. We love to act like, oh yes, we are so independent. I keep saying it though, to be single is not a sin. It's not at all. And to be honest also, sometimes being single, depending on where you came from, is the best thing God has ever given to you in this life, because you have peace of mind, you have sanity if you're not with a good partner. But if you're with a great partner, well, it's the best thing ever. Now, men, please go and start checking your wives, the ones that overdo in church, that want to sleep from morning till night inside that church. Because I promise you, probably 1 or 2 or 4 of your children ain't yours. And let's be real about that, okay? Anyway, see you on my next video.